Up for grabs, the regional title. Up for grabs as well tonight here at Harding Stadium in Steubenville. Defense is ready. They await the offense of the Clippers, and here they come. Winters, the quarterback, number 13. He has Romeo, Hawkins, Kuhlman, and Essenwine as his backs and receivers. Romeo in a slot with Kuhlman to the near side. Winters back to pass. And Winters getting all kinds of pressure. He's going to roll back to the sideline, points out a blocker, and he will go out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, so no gain there. It'll bring up 3rd and 10.
I'm not quite sure what that play was, Bill, as I start to interrupt you there. I'm sorry, but one of his linemen took off downfield on this play. Look at big number 76.
Quarterback draw. It looks like he's looking for a hole to run through. Maybe a quarterback draw on 2nd down. Because he didn't go back as if he was going to throw. He almost went back like he was looking for a hole to run through if they'd opened up, and maybe that's why one of the linemen went downfield. Winters to pass. This time he puts it up. He puts it up outside for Kuhlman. He has it. He will head inside the 10-yard line down to the 5, and that's where it'll be. 1st and goal from the 5 for the Clippers on the coverage with Street. He went for the interception. It goes as a completion to Kuhlman, and it will be a 1st down inside the 5 for the Columbiana Clippers.
Oh, boy. Take a look at it right here.
Just can't get up the ladder enough.
Mistimed his jump. 55 seconds to go in the game.
Romeo, the tailback. Essenwine to the near side. Winters on the option. He keeps. He's going to head for the corner, and he will get in. Touchdown, Columbiana. The Clippers have pulled to within 1 with 44 seconds to go. Here you go, Coach. You're on the sideline. Playoff time.
Oh, you're kicking the ball.
You're kicking.
You're kicking the ball.
Don't even think about it.
No hesitation at all.
All right.
No hesitation at all. Like I say, no, right now with what he's seen out of the Beallsville team, that he's going to go ahead and put the ball into an overtime situation and feels that he has the power to win a 20-yard ball game.
Okay, he's down on the sideline. Head coach from Columbiana. He's sitting there and he's thinking to himself, okay, we've got a timeout. We've got to think about this.
He better
do you go with your gut? Do you go with your gut instinct right away?
Yes,
on that
he should have had his mind made up before the drive was starting. George?
One of Beallsville's specialties, fellows, is blocking kicks. Now, in the final regular season game against Monroe Central, we had a similar situation with under a minute to go. Monroe Central had scored the touchdown to pull to within 1 point, and Beallsville came up with the big block of the extra point. They've got guys like Rick Mead and company who are cat quick at getting back there. If you watch, almost every time the opposition kicks an extra point, it is close to being blocked or it gets blocked. If I were Columbiana, I might take a chance at winning this football game right here.
Well, the thing, George, they're about to taking a gamble there of going for the block is that you got to make sure you don't jump offside and allow that ball to be moved from the 3-yard line down inside. But wait, Columbiana's coming out. They're going for it because they got a split receiver out there.
Essenwine split to the far side. They'll move the ball to the near hash. 44 seconds to go. Beallsville by 1, 35-34. The 2-point conversion's good. The Clippers probably go on to the win. They fail. Beallsville moves on.
Look for a roll to the right where he has the option to throw the ball, and there's the throw.
He throws incomplete. Beallsville will hold on. We'll have to take a look at it as Winters rolled. He threw for Essenwine, and the Clippers come that close to tying it up, actually taking the lead. Hawkins and the rest of the Clippers are down, but I'll tell you what, 44 seconds to go, Coach, an onside kick.
Oh, yeah, they can come right back into it. Their kids can't be down out there. They got to get themselves up and get ready to go after this extra, or the onside kick here after the failed extra point here.
Take a look right now at big number 52 of Columbiana, Patura, as he walks back. 35-34, 44 seconds to go. The Clippers go for the 2-point conversion, and they come up empty on the pass. And are you surprised that they put it up in the air and didn't run it in on the option or try to run it in?
No, I kind of thought that's a play they were going to go ahead and go with, but I was just surprised that Winter threw the ball that quick. I figured he'd try to string the ball out further to the sideline that would put some more pressure on defenders out there and give them this decision now. Am I going to run the ball or throw it, and really put the pressure on them people to either come up or drop back. And he threw the ball there quickly, and thank goodness for us the ball was incomplete. And all we got to do is make sure our hands team's out there, and we should have all 11 people with our good hands, and we do.
An overhand kick. I don't know if it went 10 yards, and we'll have to wait and see.
There's no flag, but I think they got the ball, Bill.
We'll wait and see. We'll wait for the official's decision. You have both teams signaling the opposite direction. The officials down in the pile. Columbiana starting to celebrate. Beallsville standing as if they may not have the ball. They still try to battle for it. And now Beallsville indicating that they have the football.
Well, if we can come up with a dual possession, it's going to be Beallsville's ball.
I don't know if the ball went 10 yards before contact was made,
there was no
flag.
There was no flag, so evidently the officials are saying it did go 10 yards, and now it's going to be the decision whether that Beallsville's
gets
ball.
the ball. And they will take a knee, coach, for the next 4 plays.
Now, wait a minute. He's changing his mind.
Now the Blue Devils don't have the football. It's been a reverse decision. I'm not sure exactly who came up with the football, but it looked like Kindleberger may have had it, and it did go 10 yards, so there's no penalty there. But then it's just a battle on the bottom of the pile.
Now it's a matter right now who has the arms. We have to take the ball off of each other. And Coach Caldwell trying to get what the explanation is. I don't know why the officials getting all shook up. And, you know, in a situation like that, the officials ought to be able to explain to the coach why you signal the ball to him and not give it the other way.
Well, it doesn't matter now. The ball's placed down. 43 seconds to go. 42 to go now. Winner's looking to throw. Good protection. He's getting some pressure and throws incomplete in and out of the hands of Caldwell. The intended receiver was number 90, Steve Smith, the tight end. It'll bring up second down. And
he was calling him sacked there and winding the clock up. 30 seconds to go.
Coleman taking his time getting back, and Columbiana right now will take a timeout, but they let the clock work itself all the way down to 24 seconds. So a bizarre ending here of this game of the week between Beallsville and Columbiana in the regional final for the Ohio Division 6.
Yes, I don't know if Coach Sprader there on the sideline was like the rest of us, thought that was an incomplete pass, and therefore he had time to re-huddle and make the call. But evidently the referee was calling the quarterback down in the grass back there and put the ball down at that spot and wound the clock up. So we're looking now at second down and 13 for Columbiana with 24 seconds to go.
Coach, you want a good ball game. This has had a little bit of everything.
I tell you what, Bill, the people that headed for the parking lot is because as soon as the extra point was no good by Columbiana, I know an awful lot of people was grabbing their blankets and running up the steps to try to get out of this packed parking lot, and they better get themselves turned back around and get back in the stadium and find out what's going on, or make sure they got a lot of coffee on the night to stay up and watch this.
Coach, we talked about that reverse earlier in the second half that looked like it might be there for Columbiana. You think they dust that one off?
Well, the only thing, Bill, by doing that, you know, that's put the ball on the ground. It's going to take a lot of time off the clock.
Second down at 13. Winters back to pass. Pressure from the backside. Steps away from it. He's got Hawkins open on the far side. He goes down the middle for Essenwine, and they have flags all over the place. And Essenwine looked at the official and had him throw the flag, and the official listened to him and threw it down on the ground. I don't know if that was a catchable pass.
Well, let's take a look at it right here. That rule's not in high school, Bill. There's an interference. Well, where's there?
I don't know if there's interference there, Coach.
Well, two guys called it, so two people saw something.
Look at Essenwine. If he had a flag, he would have thrown it.
That's a 15-yard march off the line of scrimmage. That gives Columbiana with 16 seconds to go. First down on the Beallsville 35-yard line.
Well, Coleman, Essenwine, Romeo to the near side and trips. Hawkins in the back. Hawkins is wide open on the backside on that last play. And here comes Winters. Back to pass, getting some blocking, turns the corner, looks downfield for Romeo. He has it. He goes out of bounds. A short play of about 5 yards. That gets the clock down to 11 seconds. Ball will be inside the 30.
Here we go, folks. This come right after on the couch. Get ready.
I think Don Sloan may have gotten hit on this one. I'm not sure. Take a look at it. Winters on the rollout.
But for us, this is the kind of passes we like to see him throw. Anything like having stayed in bounds, but we'll give him this 6-yard pass with 11 seconds to go in the game. Now, right now, we're going to see Winters now rolling to the wide side of the field to his strong arm side and try to pick up the receivers.
Clock down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds. He goes out of bounds with 4 seconds to go. He'll have the first down, and it's at about the 24-yard line.
24-17. Looking there, here comes the field goal.
Try to field goal.
Yes. Well, you guys had 17. That ball's on the 23. You might as well call, and you put 17 on to the 23. So we're looking now at a 40-yard field goal, and his leg was strong enough earlier to make this, but the only thing is he's been doing a lot of running out there. His leg may be a little bit tired.
He walked up. He just walked up as if this isn't him kicking the ball, is it? Duquette.
So he must
Duquette will try it, and he was kicking off, so he may have the stronger leg.
The stronger of the two legs.
4 seconds to go. 1-point game. Snap good. Spot down. Kick up. Not even good. Beallsville will come up with a win as the clock runs out. That's the ball game. The Blue Devils will head to the state semifinal as they beat Columbiana 35-34. Woo, doggy. George Kellis down on the field. He'll try to get a word from head coach Dave Caldwell, I'm sure, as the Beallsville Blue Devils hold on to win 35-34. Coach, an unbelievable game.
Oh, boy, I tell you what. I don't think anybody was going to go to bed on tonight on this, Bill. They're all going to stay up and make sure they watch this great win by the Beallsville Blue Devils to advance to the Final Four. The crowd is trying to come on the field there for the Beallsville people, and their staff trying to keep them off there to make sure that both teams exchange their camaraderies out there in the field and nothing happens on the field. But what a great win for the community of Beallsville and Monroe County.
Well, we'll have to see if George can get the coach, if George Kellis can get Coach Dave Caldwell for a word at the end of this one. How do you sum this one up? Wild.
This is unbelievable. But, you know, this is the thing, as we said, that we were wrong. We said whoever had the ball last would win the game, and they had the ball last and didn't do it. So we'll gladly take that mistake by him. We'll see if George is trying to locate Coach Caldwell down in that madhouse.
George is down on the sideline. He ripped off his jacket and then ripped off a warm-up, and he has a Beallsville shirt underneath, and I think he may have lost his microphone, so I don't know if we're going to talk to Coach Caldwell. So we might as well just wrap it up from up here, Coach.
From upstairs here.
Beallsville Blue Devils, the regional champs, Ohio Division 6 here at Harding Stadium in the game of the week.
Great win for Beallsville. Great win for the OVACs. That gives us now 5 teams in the Final Four next week as we take a look here at the update for the Burger Food and Drug Company for the Salvation Army. 4 sacks tonight. That's 4 more than we had last night at Valley. So they'll donate $50 times 4. That used to be $200, Bill. So it still be put to good use by the Salvation Army, the media in our area. And we really thank the Burger Food and Drug Company for that. As we go back to the field now live and we see the Beallsville players there, they're just so happy, and what a great win. It's just unbelievable what this does for the kids, what it does for the school and the community.
35-34, our final score as we wrap things up on this game of the week. The Beallsville Blue Devils come up a winner by 1, 35-34. It was a shootout here at Harding Stadium. And Coach Dave Caldwell, I believe, down with George. He's tried to put himself back together. I don't know if he can actually ever do that, but we go down to the field for George Kellis.
I got an elated Dave Caldwell here with me. Dave, I don't know whether you realize this or not, but no Monroe County team has ever gone to the state semifinals. This has to be the greatest moment in your coaching career.
Oh, it really is. I'm really happy for the kids. They played their hearts out. They did a great job. They never give up. Kept battling back. I'm just tickled to death to be here.
What about the big plays on offense that some of these kids made? Davey Ihorn, unbelievable under pressure.
Davey Ihorn's a great quarterback. We got a great team. There's a lot of great kids out there playing all along the line. We beat we just beat a 9-0, a 10-0, and 11-0. I don't know who we got next, but we'll just try to find a way to win that one too.
The Beallsville Blue Devils are one of the final 4 teams in Division 6 in Ohio. It is unbelievable, fellas. 35-34.
George, put your clothes on. You look a little cold down there as Beallsville comes up a winner over Columbiana. We put the finishing touches on this one. The Beallsville Blue Devils travels the regional champions, Ohio Division 6. Our final score again on the WTOV 9 High School Football Game of the Week. Beallsville 35, Columbiana 34. Until next time, everybody, I'm Bill Phillips, for Coach Ty Fleming and George Kellis and the rest of the gang. So long.
WTOV 9's Game of the Week featuring Beallsville and Columbiana, brought to you by Ormet, The Health Plan, Swartz Homes Incorporated, East End Garage, West Banco, Kroger Food and Drug, Fox Run Hospital, and Columbiana Buick Olds Cadillac.